Welcome to a god game that is to do with terraforming. I gotta say this is a really interesting plot and basically a very interesting objective as well. And this is Tidal Tribe. If you'd like to check out the Steam store page, there is a link in the description. You have story mode, challenge mode, and free game. All of these are pretty awesome in my opinion. Story mode basically teaches you how to play the game, and obviously you're looking after your tribe, you're looking after your people, and you're making them able to do whatever it is they want to do to become a better tribe. In other words, being able to get more food, and as a result you're going to get more score and things like that. Anyway, we're going to go into the story mode right here, and I'm actually just going to start a new game. And now this is our little guy right here. So we're basically just going to go, and we're going to go to the first mission. This is main mission 1, Sepio Rain it is called. And this is also a kind of semi-tutorial. Basically, I want to show you this so that you can kind of get a handle on the game as well. Once upon a time in a kingdom far away, people lived peacefully from day to day. That was until the earth was torn asunder and the beast emerged underneath with thunder. A rupture, chaos, blood and fire. They tried to fight the beast, so dire. With no success, just more distress. All hope was gone, the night concealed the sun. But then the day had come, the hero arrived, the hope to live it once more thrived. The shots of his bow, the swings of his sword, the beast too had found its lord. From up her tower in this darkest hour, the princess witnessed this mystical power. This knight, his horse, this force, if we find its source, maybe evil will have run its course. Meanwhile, down below in her destroyed bower, after many years grew the very first flower. Alright, so we are going to do this. We are going to continue. This has never happened before. Tommy dropped the cards again? He dropped the cards again. He sure did. But he's really bad at this. It was so good, so great, so gorgeous, so generic. Don't be too harsh on him. He's a bit dizzy today. When he ran out of the house this morning, he fell over some string that was taut between the two trees in front of our door. I think his head hit the ground quite hard. Why? Damn, why was there a string? I guess someone must have built a trap during the night. Any idea who it was? Nope. Tommy saw some shadow walking towards him when he was lying on the ground, but whoever it was, they ran away when our mom was calling for him. Damn, some crazy shit happening these days. Boom, what was that? Oh, something's happening. Let's go to the beach. Let us go to the beach and see exactly what is going on. What happened? Don't know yet. Pretty unclear situation. Lots of chaos. Doesn't look good. There were explosions, lots of explosions. Half the beach got destroyed. Looks like another attack of the Night Wanderers. After all, those wildlings love grenades, but they disappeared once again before they could get caught. Anyway, your help is required. The elders sent me. There's just too many farms destroyed. They need your terraforming powers to rebuild everything. Unfortunately, it's necessary this time. Alright, so we're just going to skip through the story just so that I can give you an idea of the gameplay. And if you want, obviously, you can pick up the game and you can experience the story for yourself. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. Wait, am I talking to myself? I am actually talking to myself. This is me talking, not the character that I'm playing right now, but yes, I am actually talking to myself. I guess everyone does that from time to time. I do that almost every day. And at least that's what I like to tell myself anyway. Should I get too much on my nerves, I can always deactivate this tutorial. I wouldn't recommend doing that if it's my first time playing, but checking out where it's possible would at least be a great first lesson to learn how to open the menu. So let's open the menu. So there you go. You can actually see exactly what's going on here. We can actually go to the wiki. We can turn off the tutorial if we want to, which I think I'm actually going to do so that we can take a look around the world here. And I gotta say, I love this game. I think this is a really fantastic concept for a game, and I don't know whether you can notice this, but basically, what you can do is you can see in the bottom left right there, you have earth mover, you have a shovel, you have a chopstick, a wall erector, and all kinds of other amazing things. So basically, what we want to do is we want to build some kind of lake or something along those lines. We want to build a lake like this. Yeah, there you go. So we built a small little lake right there. Let's build a slightly bigger lake, shall we? Slightly bigger lake around here. And you know what we can do now? We can actually build the smoother, and we can actually lower our tribe if we want to. So we can actually smooth out the landscape, because these people don't actually like too many hills and things like that. So if I do that, then that's obviously going to be pretty nice, and then we will have a much easier time of making them happy. And that's exactly what this game is all about, making your tribe as happy as possible. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to build a wall here. So let's get my wall erector, and I will be doing something like this. Can I get a little bit more? Can I get it a little bit higher? Because I would like to be able to maybe make it so that the waves, because obviously the waves are coming in here, I'd like to make it so that the waves can't... Ooh, that's a bit much, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to need something a little bit better than this. So let me raise this up much more, because I would like to make it so that the waves do not affect the plants in this area, because I don't know whether you've noticed, but plants are actually starting to grow over there. Do you see that? Look at that. There's a plant starting to grow right there. And basically what we need to do is we need to get to 400 score. And getting to 400 score is going to enable us to continue to the next mission. But there's a whole bunch of different missions that you can do. There are a lot of people that you need to satisfy and make sure that they are all as happy as possible. So I'm just going to continue to build up here. So this is a small little lake right here. You can see there's actually another lake around here too. And there are a wide variety of different places that we can go to. So if I were to go to the map over here, you can actually see that this is where I am right now. I'm right next to Old Town. And as far as I'm aware, people want us to... Oh yeah, this is actually a treasure map as well, by the way. You can actually find treasure maps and, you know, things like that. You can have a look at your society as well. You can take a look at the various people. They all have individual names, and pretty amazing, actually. There's a number of different things that you will be able to help grow as well. And these all have an effect on your... Look at that. Look at that. All of these things have grown right there, which is really quite amazing. Anyway, yeah, so all of these things are going to have an effect on your villagers and how incredibly happy they are or how incredibly disappointed they are. And that is, in my opinion, really fun. So I'm actually just going to lower this down a little bit, because a lot of people don't tend to like very mountainous areas, so I'm going to try and just like even it out just a little bit. Just going to smooth it out, and that is hopefully going to help them in the long run. And we should probably smooth out this as well. But the point is that this is actually a really large area as well. So if you have a look over here, there's actually a very large area there too. You can also, by the way, if you want to, you can help out your forces, you can help out your villagers by going onto the ground and picking up fruit yourself and delivering it to the necessary people or place or whatever, you know, the case may be. And in my opinion, that's pretty cool. So let's see here. I think this... Yeah, I think this, that place already has a small lake. This one does not. So it's probably going to be pretty good for us to get this terraformer up and running. So let me see if I can maybe build a little lake here. Now this is obviously going to be a bit difficult for me to do, because obviously we are not actually close to the ocean whatsoever. So I'm going to have to lower this quite a lot. And I'm not even sure whether there's going to be water down here, so we might actually have to get water to come this way, which is obviously going to be quite difficult. Although there is a wave right here, so we might be able to do it. So let's lower this a little bit. Let's have it form a bit of a stream, a bit of a river sort of thing, and that's going to flow into there, hopefully. So let's see if we can make that happen. Get that a little bit lower. There we go. All right, so when the wave comes in, that's hopefully going to be able to flow along this path, and then it's going to go into our lake slash thing. It's not really very good there. So I'm going to actually raise this up a little bit to make sure that they are as safe as possible. And there you go. It's already happening. It is already happening, but obviously we're going to need to make it a little bit lower so that we can get our lake filled out relatively nicely. So let's just zoom out a little bit more. There we go, there we go. We're starting to get the water to come in. It's a bit low for my liking, but I think this is going to help out quite a bit. There we go. There we go. And see, now here's the thing. The main aim of this game is fun. And creative freeform fun as well. So basically just creating lakes, creating rivers, irrigation systems and things like that. You can do all of that in this game. If we even go to here, you can actually take a look. Win conditions. You don't want to be a loser, do you? No one wants to be a loser, and everyone who says differently is a loser. But don't worry. You no longer have to feel ashamed. By following these simple strategies, you can finally show your neighbor who you really are. You're going to build your own success story all by yourself. Or, well, at least by exploiting and tricking other people all by yourself. But anyway, that doesn't matter. You're going to spend an average amount of work for a short period of time, and if you're lucky, you become rich. And then you can lean back, become richer every day, and tell others that if they want that amount of money too, they need to work harder, just like you. All while doing nothing at all. So basically, these are how you win. Reach the necessary score of 400, and press the button. And how do I score? Increase the level and or number of buildings by satisfying people's needs. And only buildings of the primary ethnicity count. In other words, obviously your people have different ethnicities, and as a result, you know, you need to have them, you know, you need to have their satisfaction and things be fulfilled. So in other words, happiness factors. We have good attitude, but we have a good altitude, not attitude, and lack of free time. So they have enjoyable work, no recent deaths, and their needs are not fulfilled. So we need to get them having good needs. In other words, they need to have things like, let's see, miracle sweets and soap and things like that. So now we can actually see what you are going to need to be able to create these trees. So if we go to the wiki right here and we go back to our list, we can have a look at the plants and fruits and things like that. So let's have a look at the, where is the sort of like soap tree or whatever it may be. I think you need to combine a couple of things to be able to do that. So I guess we'll go for a banana tree to begin with. So this needs very flat terrain close to the water. The banana tree is probably one of the trickier plants to grow, but the effort is definitely worth it, if just for its pretty leaves alone, which are often used as decoration. Interesting fact about banana trees and watermelons, despite growing close to water, they do not like terrain that has recently been flooded by a wave. Very, very interesting indeed. So basically what we can do is I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to build like a very flat area, and I'm actually unsure where the wave is going to hit next. So let's just see what happens with the ocean first. And I'm going to just drop down a little bit here. There we go. You can actually glide however you want, by the way. And if you just stand still and then like jump up and then press space again, because obviously space is jump, so if you press space again, then you can start gliding around, and it's all fantastic and wonderful. So let's take a look here. Oh look, there's even seagulls. That's really nice. Okay, so what's going to happen is hopefully we will find out where the wave is going to come from. Okay, so the wave's going there. Doesn't seem to be going along this way. So if we maybe make a slight, there we go, maybe something along these lines. If we can get these things coming over here, can get this water like so. Just a little bit more. There we go. We can get them to come along here, and maybe we can lower this a little bit as well so that it helps out that village just slightly. There we go. Okay. So then if we continue to go along this way, and we actually get some water to come in here, which we can obviously get to happen. There we go, it's coming. And we're getting some plants. We're getting some plants, which is really nice to see. Very, very nice to see indeed. And there we go. Okay, so we've got water. Look, we've already got plants. Look at that. We've already got plants coming along. So now I'm actually going to use the smoother. And basically what we can do is we can flatten out all of this area right here. And this is going to create banana trees, or at the very least it should. And what's going to happen then is hopefully people will be very happy. They will be very happy that this is indeed happening, because obviously banana trees are fantastic. I mean, who doesn't love a good banana, right? Well, some people might not like bananas, but whatever the case, there's something for everyone here. That is for sure. There's cocoa, there's all kinds of crazy stuff. Wow, that is a big tree right there. Okay, so that's really nice. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just flatten out this area here a little bit to make it a little easier for our people to walk back and forth. And we can even make bridges if we so desire. You know, we can make small sand bridges so that our people know exactly what they can do. They can go wherever they want to go, and they don't have to walk all the way around. You know, that's annoying. You know, it's annoying for people to have to walk around these places. So we're going to do a little bit of something here. We're going to do a little bit of flattening out, and then we're going to just flatten this a little bit as well. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's obviously helped out quite a bit in my opinion. Whoa, we got some really big trees right here. This is really nice. Okay, so let's get my big terraforming tool right here. And we're going to just try and get a couple of places to connect. I want these places to connect if at all possible. It doesn't particularly matter if plants get destroyed in your terraforming efforts either, because they are going to be growing again relatively fast. If they have the right conditions, of course. So let's just continue to do that. And you know, this is actually a really relaxing game. If you are someone that is highly stressed or something like that, this is definitely going to be something that you might want to check out, because it is so relaxing. The music reminds me of the old Minecraft music. And I played Minecraft when it was first released, like way, way, way back years ago. And it had this really relaxing music. This was when they didn't have any of those extra features or anything like that. And it was basically really bare bones and stuff. So, you know, it had this really relaxing music. And that's exactly what this game has. Tidal Tribe is a relaxing game. But it doesn't have to be, obviously. It doesn't have to be if you don't want it to be. You can obviously, you know, be as competitive, be as driven as possible to make whatever you so desire. But it's just so cool to watch these things grow and to actually create these things yourself. And I really enjoy it. I actually really enjoy it. And obviously that is the reason why I'm creating this video, because I enjoy it. If I didn't enjoy it, then I wouldn't be. Anyway. The point is that we have our tribes people going across here. They're going to be picking up all kinds of bananas, all kinds of wonderful things. And if we want to, we can take a look at our society right here. And actually, wait a minute. I think it's this. There we go. So we're actually, look at this. Okay, crafting talents. Our banana peel is way up, which is really nice. Obviously, individual needs satisfaction. So we need pleasure, hygiene, all that sort of stuff. So if we go to the wiki, you can actually see that these things give you a wide variety of different needs. So for example, if you are, there we go, health fruits. So every single fruit is assigned a particular need or satisfaction level. And as a result, basically what you're going to need to do is you're going to need everything. So the principal and most important way to happiness is satisfying your material needs, since this is such a big topic. We wrote an entire article on this. So basically what you can do is you can grow these banana trees. So for example, let me have a look if I can actually find bananas here somewhere. Where are bananas? They're somewhere here. Or maybe not. Maybe they're not here. Okay, apparently they're not here. But the point is that if you were going to make this, if you're going to make the banana tree, then it's going to give you some kind of satisfaction level, and every single other plant has something else that increases your tribe's satisfaction. And then as a result, you're going to be gaining score, they're going to be constructing new areas, and it's all going to work really, really nicely. And you can see that the map is absolutely massive. You know, it's really, really big. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to build another little bit along here. And now here's the thing. These people are running back and forth from these two tribes, right? So, well, these two little settlements. So what I'm going to do is we're going to build a bridge. And we'll see how that works. Let me see if I can actually make that work. It might not actually work for me, but I'm going to try and see if I can maybe connect these together. And I mean, that's half the fun, really. Just messing around with the terraforming tools and seeing what you can actually create yourself. I think it's really quite ingenious to base a god game on this, and who knows what the developers have in store in the future, because this is still the first level, and I've been playing for, what, 20 minutes or so? And this is just the first level. It's crazy. It's just the first level. So I am going to continue doing this. And if you would like to, there is a link in the description. You can check out the Steam store page. And otherwise, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to continue creating my riverways and continue creating my little bridges for my people to walk across. And they are hopefully going to be rather happy. And I'm going to bring out my wall erector, yes. And hopefully I will be able to build a small bridge for my little guys to walk across. Let me actually just get down here so I can actually see what's going on. There we go. There's no falling damage either, which is absolutely fantastic for someone like me. And we're going to... I think we're going to smooth it out a little bit. We're going to smooth it out. We're actually just going to bring this up a little bit so you can actually see it from close range as well now. And we're just going to smooth this out just a small amount, just so that they can actually walk across this. So they can actually walk across that now, and there you go. Isn't that fantastic? I feel like the graphic style is also extremely charming. And you may not think so, but I do. And I think that the way that the plants grow is really, really cute as well. But anyway, I am going to continue playing this. So, yeah, if you'll excuse me, I will do that for a little bit longer at least. And then I'm going to go and edit. So, yes, I thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time.